Hello friends, it's me. Today we're checking out some cool things that I learned on TikTok. I do learn a lot of things on TikTok. How to remove a weed on green. Green is golf grass. It's fake grass, right? Is it golf grass? Wait, I'm starting to think that's real grass. So you literally just cut out a hole, remove the entire weed, and then put it back in like it's a piece of cake that mama said you can't eat yet. Wipe away the crumbs, wipe away the evidence. That's really how they do it? That seems like a lot of work, but it looks great after. Golf is an expensive hobby, so I would not be surprised if they got somebody like walking around every day with a magnifying glass, trying to find a weed to extract. This is how they make hay. It just gets rolled up into this machine and then popped out like a little turd. I cannot tell you how satisfying this is. It's just like rolled up and then popped out into a little haystack. Nice. I love finding out things like this. How to properly eat a drumstick. You monster. Bro, just a drumstick? That was aggressive. But also is my hunger for fried chicken. Just pull out the entire bone. You got boneless chicken. I don't care. I'm gonna still take my time eating around the bone. This is the #1 greatest travel hack. If you're going on an airplane, you get a carry-on, you get a personal item like a backpack or an excellent hack. Watch this, because there is no way it could be this easy. So scoop the paper, kick the bottle, and then get on the skateboard and... Can it really be this easy? I'ma still trip and fall. Scoop the paper, kick the bottle. I can't even believe this. It cannot be this easy. Ooh, what is that? File it down. It's like gel. Put some nail polish on this. This is a new nail device. Oh, wait, is that how they do the tips? Oh, it's perfect every time. Oh, that is gorgeous. You want some on the side? Oh! What is this little device? I have never seen anybody use this at a salon. It's like perfect tips every single time. Y'all been gatekeeping this. Have you seen those really bougie balloons that have things inside them, like confetti and other balloons? Have you ever wondered how they get the balloons in the balloon? Well, first you've got this balloon blowing device, which stretches the balloon hole open. Oh, you could put a whole hand inside there. Some confetti, a whole entire Care Bear in the balloon nussy. Oh, don't forget the other balloons inside the balloons, the baby balloons. I had no idea there was a balloon hole stretching device that allowed this. I always thought they like put it in while the balloon was not blown. But no, they like blow it up and then stretch the hole open large enough to fit as many objects as they could possibly fit inside. It just keeps going. That's a lot of balloons inside one balloon. Is she pregnant with 9 balloons and a Care Bear? Oh no, she put in more in there. Oh, well, that's how they do it.
So I've always wondered like how they always made sure that the corners were like always even looking. Apparently what they do, they just make it overlap a little bit and then they literally just freaking slide it perfectly into place.
What? No cuts necessary? Just slide them on into place? Wait a second. They just overlap them? Why does this feel illegal? They just slid it on top of it and it matches up perfectly? You are a scammer. Furries get a bad rep, but what you probably didn't know is that it is a very expensive hobby. So if you see somebody pull up in one of these, how much does it cost?
Got mine initially for like $1,200.
I think I paid like $4,000 for my entire.
Dang!
$4,000 for a fursuit.
Mine was $9K.
9,000! You pull up in your Balenciaga fit, thinking you all dripped out, and then a furry shows up. How much did this cost you? $9,000. What? That's expensive. Y'all big ballin' for real. Furries are just millionaires who have to hide their identity. Fun fact, one of the most expensive fursuits sold for over $20,000. Oh. That is a shot of espresso. So if you like a little espresso in your milk, a latte, and no cup to pour them, you take a shot of espresso, bend the straw, and then the straw will just suck up the espresso into the box. Give it a little shake, and you have a coffee juice box. It's genius.
Does your posture look like this? Well, don't do this to try and fix it.
What do you mean? Every time I'm reminded of my bad posture, I'm instantly like, what bad posture? I'm just vibing.
Hands behind the head, squeeze the butt, push your head into your hands gently, look to the right,
Ooh.
slowly, breathing through the nose, look to the left.
Forgot to breathe.
Down.
Thanks for reminding me. Could
Do
have
that whole thing
died.
for 20 seconds straight.
I'm always complaining about my chair making my back hurt. But also I kind of be sitting like a shrimp. This is not good for my back. Ow! Not good for elbow either. That thing is massive. Oh, I see you brought it a little sacrifice. Is that a cicada? Yeah. Oh, you want to keep me up all night with that buzzing? Why don't you buzz right here? Oh, he's stuck. That's unfortunate. Unlucky. Oh yeah, get him, get him, get him. Wrap him up. Oh man, he worked quick. And he wrapped him up like a gift. It ain't even Christmas. Got a nice little gift to feast on for later. Oh, he did an excellent job. Let's see you buzz inside there. Did you see that fly out of my nose? This is precisely why I let the spiders live. They are a superior bug that eat the inferior bugs. They can live rent-free in the corners of my house. Just make sure you be eating the other bugs. Let me show you how to extract a pearl without harming the oyster. Oh, so that oyster's still alive? All right, so like cranked it up a little bit. Let's see, where is the pearl? I feel like we're at the dentist. Oh, there it is. A dentist for clams. Clamtist. There it is, there is the pearl. Now what you do with a clam, put it back in the water? That was actually very gentle and humane. Man, I've seen other videos, they take the clam, they just rip it apart like it's a rotisserie and squeeze the pearl out like it's a pimple. This is how it should be done. So if you didn't know, because I sure didn't, you can melt a hole in these Starbucks cups, and you see how it's like a double layer? You make the hole and then fill it with paint. And then wait, you gotta see this. Fill the remainder with tears. That's a lot of crying. Should I be saving them? Like in a cup? You can probably fill this up. I'm gonna need a few days for that. And then plug it back in. Starbucks should just sell these with a hole in them, so we don't have to go through all this trouble. Whoa, it's like a lava lamp, but in your Starbucks cup. Oh, that is sick. Starbucks CEO's like, write that down, we gonna sell these soon. The only efficient way to fold Happy Meal boxes. Hey, they got Minions Happy Meals? I have not had a Happy Meal in a very long time. So you don't do them one by one. You stack them on top of each other and just fold all of them at once. Oh, it's genius. Y'all are onto something. In another video, we watched this dude cut a cast off, and the little saw looks like it's going in a little too deep, but no, it never goes in deep enough. Oh, look at all the fluffy cotton inside of a cast. And then you just cut it off. Perfect. That was very simple. Before TikTok, I never knew how they took it off, because I had never broken a bone, so I didn't know how they take them off. Maybe soak them in acetone. That's gonna be a lot of acetone. So no, they just literally cut them off. I was today years old when I realized McDonald's tables do this. What? All of them? They're adjustable? Oh, that's fancy. You can even raise them. Okay, that's cool. McDonald's with a play place, the ultimate dining experience.
Did you know these cup holders were made for this?
Is that how you're supposed to do it? I never asked for a cup carrier because I always end up putting it on the seat and then it still knocks over. You're supposed to force it in the cup holder. How do I do this without hurting the cups? I feel like something's gonna spill. I don't think I have enough trust in that third cup just floating there. Not with how I drive. If they're filming a TV show or a movie in a public place in New York City that already has a bunch of graffiti on the wall, they have to put fake graffiti over the real graffiti just so they don't get sued by the original artist that did the graffiti. Isn't that wild? Like, look at all this graffiti. Let's just cover it up with some of our graffiti. Isn't graffiti vandalism, and vandalism is a crime? So if they're gonna sue the TV production company, wouldn't you be admitting to committing a crime? I'm confused. But go off. Everyone thinking Radley is just an adorable chunky owl. Oh, he is. He's so small. Look at those eyes. Oh, Radley's scary. Radley's menacing. Look at this dude. How do you go from this cute and cuddly to apex predator? I'm trying to figure out, like, he's scary. Don't mess with owls. Have you seen their feet? They look like this. You lift up their little skirt. Bro got some long legs. Freakish bird. Why does this feel illegal? Like, you could literally walk up to store signs and turn them off. They got the off switch outside. Me, before committing all my nightly crimes, make sure all of these stores are closed, no lights. Just jump up there and just turn off the signs. You are closed when I say you are closed. Got it? What? Oh, what a mess. So that's how the pros restock the printer paper. Just karate chop it on their knee. Paper pro, level 1 paper noob. But I feel like this could work. You just gotta get good at it. Wait, did people not know about this? If a pill has a line down the middle, that means you can split it in half. Put it on a counter, press on either side, and it like cuts in half. I have nails, so this is quite difficult to do. But yeah, it works. Wait, you're not supposed to cut it like that. Oh, nice. What? Yeah, I've seen someone do this before, but I didn't know you could do it with like a clementine. I thought it only works with like large oranges, but I guess any citrus will do. And then just pull out each individual piece. I actually have never thought of this, but like, what if they hear you flush to check the water pressure, and then they hear you flush again after you go? Then they go think like, you just dropped a stinky load in there, and it was so bad that you had to flush twice. Or maybe they think that somebody already went and didn't flush, and then you had to. I will literally stay in the bathroom, ask for the plunger, try to fix the issue before anybody has to see what clogged the toilet. I'm taking a clogged toilet to the grave. Hello friends, it's me, and today we're checking out some cool things that I learned on TikTok. This study shows that bees can't fly at night. What do the bees do? Do they just like drop dead? That's exactly what they did. Have you ever seen a dragon fruit plant? I haven't until I saw this video. Like, they grow on these vines that kind of look like a cactus. She do be looking juicy. A dragon fruit tree? Sus. It kind of looked like they stuck them on there. So weird how they grow like that. But then I looked it up, and yeah, look at this beautiful mythical tree. I want one. Some exotic fruit is like wild to me.
But you just literally take them, pop them in half.
You telling me we've been eating this the wrong time? I always look for scissors to like cut them open. But you just snap them in half like a glow stick? Except the glow stick does not snap in two, it just bends. But with the same force of cracking a glow stick. And then you have two of them, and then you could share. That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna tell you two things about Toblerones that you probably didn't know. The first is
No,
the correct
actually,
way
I'm a
to eat it.
Toblerone expert.
The second is something you probably didn't notice. Number one, this is the correct way to break it.
You have to smush them together. Yes. I think I learned that from 5-Minute Crafts. Like, I struggle to just bite the triangle off. That chocolate is hard. So you have to like squeeze the peaks together.
Did you ever notice that bear?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the chocolate itself, but there is a bear on the mountain. Smash like if you see the bear. It's like once you see it, you can't unsee it. What if the meat of a fish was the color of the blue water? So there is fish with blue meat. Look, isn't that crazy? Salmon is like orange, ahi tuna is like pink, and tilapia is like white. But blue? What are y'all feeding these fish? Some say they thrive off the blue Gatorade. Apparently it's some kind of chemical in their diet that turns them blue. And get this, when you cook them, it turns white. How does cooked blue fish turn white? I mean, it's like shrimp. When they're raw, they're gray. And when you cook them, they turn orange. Crazy how nature do that.
Removes gum from your hair. Literally just like separates the gum.
Really? I thought it was peanut butter. I thought you put peanut butter and it's supposed to get the gum out of your hair. But I've never tried it. No, I tried it once and it didn't work.
Please don't let me know.
She put gum in her hair just to test out this hack? Bro, that's dedication. Unless she was already gonna get a haircut.
Oh wait.
She just put it on the ends. That's smart. I would have put it up here. And went bald in the process.
It
actually worked.
All the gum is out.
Moose will get gum out of your hair. Step 1, don't get gum in your hair. I'm married to a genius. What's he doing? Oh.
What?
I was gonna say, eating crackers straight off the couch? Straight to jail. But no, he laid them out, dipped the knife in peanut butter, flipped it over, made a little peanut butter Ritz sandwich. That's pretty good. She is cutting up a shark egg. And you probably like, what? What do you mean? She took some scissors and like cut it up. It's supposed to not hurt the shark at all because it's just the egg. It's just freeing the baby shark. Did I just watch a shark unboxing? Let me just slip it open like it's a package. He's ready to be born. It does not hurt the shark in any way, so it is a-okay.
You don't need a lint roller if you got water, baby. I did it
Water?
accidentally when I couldn't find a lint roller. And what do you know? A life hack.
What? You be putting lint rollers out of business if this actually works. Like all you need is water and then just like, if I was wearing something that was covered in my dog's fur, I would test it out, but I'm not. Unique features that stand out to modeling agencies. Big foreheads. Sign me up. Just kidding, I don't want to be a model. Who knew Jeeps could do this? There is a hidden cooler. Yeah, when I got my Jeep, they told me about this. It's like under the carpet and you can put ice there and there is a hidden drain and it just like drains out the bottom of the car like it's peeing. I mean, technically the whole Jeep can be used as a cooler. They got drains like by your feet, so like you can like hose it down and like drain it. What can I say? It's an off-road vehicle. I worked at McDonald's for 3 years and I'm just finding out the slides. The windows? It's been a few years since I dined in a McDonald's. Usually I would go when my Wi-Fi stops working, and then I would have to drive to the 24-hour McDonald's and get free Wi-Fi. I have not even noticed that the windows slide. Cool hack. Y'all fixed your ice cream machine yet?
Is your ice cream machine working?
It actually just broke, so...
I'm 30 and I just found this out. 1 tea bag is too much for a cup. So what are you gonna do? Use half a tea bag? You can rip a tea bag into 2? They split it in half. I don't believe this. I'm gonna get a tea bag. I have some green tea. You're gonna open a new tea bag. Oh, they are right. So if you want your tea bag to last twice as long or don't want it to be that strong, here's a tea bag. And look, have you noticed this hole? Because I haven't. I separated it into 2. You see that? 2, not 1. 2 tea bags, and then you just cut through the middle. I don't have scissors on me, but you can literally just like cut it. Ah! Not only do I have 2 tea bags, but I also have tea all over my keyboard and desk. Just be careful when cutting them. At least it smells good. Seasoning stuck, not coming out. It doesn't even have a grinder. This is just straight up seasoning. I did not know this because my turmeric has been stuck. I've been shoving my little pinky finger in the little holes, loosening up a little bit of the powder and then just like sprinkling it. But you telling me this whole time I could have just been like twisting it like an intelligent human being. You know these work vests? They're actually waterproof. She poured a bottle of water. That's one way to test if someone is waterproof. Why aren't bathing suits made of this material? So you can walk around with pocketfuls of water? Stick a straw in there when you get thirsty? Very useful.
How to not be scared of flying from a real pilot, okay? So pretend this is the air that you're flying in, this jelly right here. And this napkin is the airplane, okay? Just trust me. And that is you flying through the sky. There's pressure from the bottom, pressure from the top, from the sides, pressure coming from everywhere, okay?
You're safe, just shoved in the jello. That napkin ain't going nowhere. Unless a giant spoon came out of the sky and penetrated the jello, scooping you up and into someone's mouth. What are the chances of that?
There's turbulence, it's like this. You feel the plane shaking, but this is not just gonna fall down. You know, it's stuck in there because there's pressure coming from the bottom and the sides. So this is what turbulence is.
I love turbulence, except that one time I was in the bathroom and there was no seatbelt and suddenly the plane started lifting me up off the toilet seat and slammed my head on the ceiling. I thought I had a concussion. Otherwise, when I'm in my seat with a seatbelt on, I'm gonna just lay back like a psychopath and enjoy the turbulence. It's like a fun ride.
You can just chill there, you're just wriggling in jelly. It's not gonna automatically fall just because it's shaking. And there's never been a plane crash from turbulence, so you do not have to be scared, okay? When you're in a plane and you feel turbulence, just imagine yourself in jelly like this.
So next time you're afraid of the turbulence, just know that you are safe. We're in a cup of jelly. We're safe, but not from giant spoons. New life hack. Wait a second, did he do what I thought he did? If you select all the floors, it's gonna go the first floor, then the second floor, then the third floor. And I thought there was no way to unselect them because you can't just press them and not go there. The elevator is just gonna stop at every floor. But if you hold that button, you can deselect them. What? So some people, before they get off the elevator, they like to press every single button to inconvenience the next person that gets on because then the elevator has to stop at every floor. But there is a way to undo this. I gotta mess around with the elevator and find out. I was told this is the correct way to wear sweatpants. Okay, some sweatpants, they have the drawstrings on the inside. I feel like if they're too big, you can do this. You just like fold over the waistband and they'll fit better. From my experience, it just gives you a camel toe.
I was 20 years old to discover that you have to rub the top of a Nando's bottle to get the sauce to come out.
Really? Oh, they're at Nando's. I wish we had a Nando's here. Their chicken is so good. So you telling me all you have to do is rub it? Like in a circle? That's it? Rub it like a genie lamp? Maybe make a wish while you're at it?
Am I the only person that just realized this? So the lid that goes on top of a grinder, it's not just there to make it look pretty. It's so that when you do this, it all stays there at the bottom, and when you open it, you can sprinkle it
Yeah.
however you like.
Did people not know this? Cause I do this. Like if you need a lot of salt, like you just do it with the lid. You just sprinkle it over your food. If you didn't know, now you do.
One of the most important things I learned in law school is that your right to remain silent is just that. Remain silent.
Yeah, remaining silent is like, shut up, don't say anything. I thought that was obvious.
Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law, but nothing you say can be used in your favor. Don't deny, don't admit, don't offer an alibi, even if you are completely innocent. Any lawyer will tell you that you should not speak to the police at all, other than to affirmatively invoke your right to remain silent and that you want an attorney present at any questioning. That's it, that's all.
What's your name? I have the right to remain silent. Next time I get in trouble, I'll let you know if this works.
Do you know what happens once you get to the funeral home? Well, Katie's about to show us what we do here at Return Home, and this is called flow of body.
Wait a second, do I want to find out? So when you die and go to the funeral home, this is what happens to your body.
We gently slide someone over onto one of our body boards where we're then able to make them a little ID tag that stays on until the termination takes place.
Are you naked when this happens? Cooch and gooch out?
We then put the label on the person's leg and continue by placing a head block under their head so that if the family wants to view them, that they look good. And then Katie's gonna cover Mr. Skelly until he's ready for his bath. We give everyone a bath because we think they should go into their vessel clean, and then we dress them in a compostable garment that's custom made for them.
Where was this treatment when I was alive? So everybody gets a little sponge bath, get a little massage.
After his bath, Mr. Skelly is ready to go into his vessel, where family can then take time to put things like letters, cards, or even little jelly beans in with him. Once they've had their time, we place the remaining organics, we close the vessel, and it stays closed until the person is transformed into soil.
Interesting. Then you take a little forever nap on a haystack, and then they shut the door. Finally, some peace and quiet. I did not like finding that out. You know, if I died, I don't know what I would want. You know the Bath & Body Works candles, or like any candles that comes in like a really cool jar, and when you're done with a candle, don't you like look at the jar and be like, dang, this will make a nice little container, but it's got candle gunk and these ugly stickers on it. So there's a tutorial to turning this into this. Look, it's clean. She made a light out of it. So you freeze the candle overnight and then you put it upside down and just like slam it a few times against the counter and it just pops out like a forbidden cookie. Spray some cleaning spray and then soak for 30 minutes to an hour. And then it's nice and clean. It's like a fancy glass jar. Put some LEDs in it and you've got a light. Hello friends, it's me. Today we're gonna be checking out some cool things that I learned on TikTok. You know the white lines on a football field? I thought they were painted on. It's white grass. They roll it out like the regular grass. They glue it in place. Oh, no wonder it's perfect. One of the world's best kept secrets. Who would have known this except the actual people who glue the white strip? Thank you for sharing your secrets. I recently came across this on TikTok, and this is how they make prosthetics. Like a prosthetic leg, and then to match it to your skin color, that's paint. And it's basically paint trapped in a sack. And they use this thread to just like distribute the paint. And it's so satisfying. They do it so evenly. Oh, too much paint, gotta put it back. And then when you need more paint, just squeeze the little paint sack. Oh, that's cool. I really enjoyed that process. What if somebody wanted a pink sparkly leg? Could they get that?
Let me tell you something real quick. A lot of times people go to a restaurant, they get sick and they think it's food poisoning or their food made them sick. There's a chance that it was their eyes that got you sick. That water that I just showed you is what's making that ice. You can't tell me that this water hasn't given people the runs. It's bacteria water. It's so dirty.
You know what? I believe it. And ever since I heard this, I stopped getting ice at restaurants because there's a good chance they don't clean the ice maker. And all that nasty doo-doo water is going into your ice. Man, I was blaming Taco Bell all these years for their mystery meat and cheese sauce when it was probably just the ice. I have a very weak stomach, cannot handle this. Oh, why are Japanese people so smart? This fridge opens from both sides. Hey, all you lefties, they made a fridge for you. No more smacking yourself in the face every time you open the fridge. Okay, but that's really cool. I'd be worried the door would fall off. When they got cracks in the road, this is how they fixed them. Take an asphalt roller and just... You know, I always wondered why there are so many dark lines all over the road. They just fixing the cracks, patching it up. You know, instead of paving the whole road, just pave the crack. Even though it looks like a 3-year-old took a black crayon, scribbled all over the wall, it fixed the crack. Now go get yourself a snack.
Okay, y'all been wanting to hear 2 B's, so let's get to
You can hear the bees. Hold on. Watch this. They talk to each other. So if you put cups over a bee, like, you can hear what they're saying. And they sound exactly how I would imagine a bee to sound. They either sound like they're quirky or they're in pain. Why not both?
Here's something I wish I knew before I was in my 30s.
You're supposed to microwave things on the outside of the microwave tray?
What?
Middle, bad. Outside, good.
That
What?
works. That really works.
Hold on. You're telling me it's not my microwave that sucks and can't properly distribute the heat to heat up my food. Always some of it gotta be cold. But is it because I've been putting it in the middle? If I put it on the side, will it somehow evenly distribute the heat? Why make circle plate tray if you want me to put bowl on the side? I gotta try this out. So this right here is a ammonia packet. And you see this dude? He's sound asleep. How to wake up anybody. Just one whiff. One whiff. And you are up immediately. So they use this in hospitals to wake people up. You know, I always wondered, can't you just like fake pass out and then they take you to the hospital? But no, you get one whiff of this and you're just up and running. This is how they make the fries at Five Guys.
First, you wash the potatoes off.
Wow, y'all start with fresh potatoes?
Bring them to the slicer.
McDonald's is crying.
Put them in there.
Oh, no.
Slice it. You set it. You slice it.
Oh.
Then you put them in a bucket.
That's how real fries are made.
Put them in the fryer and let it cook. This.
From potato to fryer. Oh, I thought for a hot second he put his hand in the fryer, but that is just washing it. Whew. Just casually reach into the fryer, get a fresh batch of fries. Who do you think you are, Thanos?
When it comes to fire, the most common color is probably orange or red. Yes. And this is usually from burning something like wood.
So you get a different color fire depending on what you burn.
For example, if I add a solution of boric acid and methanol and light it on fire, I get a really nice green color.
Wow, green fire? I don't think I've ever seen green fire before. Only on an LED fireplace.
I can also throw some aluminum into an acidic copper solution and get a blue flame. What I think is even cooler though is what happens when I burn nitromethane. It actually doesn't burn on its own, and I have to give it a boost with some methanol. Now when I try it, I get a flame that has almost no color.
White fire? And this is the science that they need to be teaching in school. How many people are gonna watch this and instantly be like, oh, wow, I love science. I want to make RGB fire. Who knew Jeeps could do this? So under your floor mat, or you know, if you don't even have a floor mat, you can literally hose it off and there's the drain. Well, where does it drain? Under the car? Dirty car? No problem. Just hose that bad boy off. You know, it also has one of these in the trunk. Like you could put ice in it to cool your snacks and then you just like pop the drain out and it drains. A leaky car in a good way. Mango seed. Whoa, wait. You know when they wash it and it's really fluffy? No, you took it too far. They peeled it. This is what's inside. This is the actual mango seed. Put in a cup of water. Y'all gonna grow this bad boy. I thought that was the tree that it grew for a hot second. I'm like, that's not a mango tree. Weeks later, it has sprouted into a mango tree. Time to take this bad boy and plant it into the ground. Wow, it's growing mangoes. Oh, to live in a tropical climate. The only things we grow here, cactus and weeds. Okay, we're gonna do a test. I'm gonna show you a video of a horse. Watch very closely. If you see the horse going forward, you're a left-brained person. Analytical, logical. But if you see it going backwards, you're a right-brained person. You're creative. It's going backwards, right? They keep stopping it, but it's going backwards. That's what I see. My creative. I'm definitely not logical, so I'm right-brained. Where's the creativity? Y'all have seen a pomegranate, right? Y'all ever wondered how they get all the little seeds out? So there's a way to cut it. Whoa, and then you just pull out the middle piece and it comes out clean. My mom always makes pomegranate juice out of fresh pomegranates. And I always wondered, how you do that? It's like thousands of juicy seeds. She's like, I cut it open and I take them out by hand. I'm like, there's no easier way to do this? Pomegranate, the most exclusive of juices. You really gotta work for it. So if you put something in your dishwasher that is too long for your dishwasher, you can actually adjust the basket, like from the side of it, to bring it down. Because you know the bottom row has a lot of space, but the top row, not so much. So you can adjust it? Well. This is how the dentist makes a mold for your teeth. So some just mix it by hand, but then they got this spinny bowl machine and it really smooths it down. Ooh, dang, that's nice. And then put it in a little mold and then you just bite into it. I had to do this myself once because I got custom fangs. This is your reminder to change your microwave charcoal filter. Another filter you want me to change. We got the AC filter, the car air filter, my air purifier filter, and you're telling me my microwave needs a filter that needs changing every 6 months. No, I don't think so. I got enough filters to deal with. That is excessive.
This foamy stuff on the beach is whale sperm. So if you're starving, you can eat it and it has good protein in it.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
This foamy stuff on the beach is whale sperm. So if you're starving, you can eat it and it has good protein in it. So next time you're at the beach, if you're really hungry, look for this stuff and enjoy.
That's when I know I scrolled too far on my For You page. When we start getting TikToks about whale sperm as a protein source. All I can think about the vegan teacher just scooping it into a glass. Free protein shake. That is nasty. I'm dead and starving on the beach. I'm gonna chew on the rocks before I eat that. You know, sometimes you learn some things that it's better not to know. Got some movie camera trickery for you. This is why you never see the camera in the mirror when they're recording a mirror scene in movies. We have the actress and then a stunt double. They're recording her brushing her teeth in front of the mirror. The person who dug down, that was a stunt double. The back of the head double to get this sick toothbrushing scene. I saw this on TikTok and now I do it every time so I don't have to go inside. At the gas station when you're getting gas, if you press the clear and enter button at the same time, you can set an amount. So if you only want to spend $20 on gas, you're gonna spend $20. So you get the nice crispy zeros when you're done. Next time you open your coffee creamer and it's got that pesky little aluminum lid, on the back of the lid, there's a little spiky part that you could just and it makes the hole. You mean no more shoving my thumbnail trying to stab the hole? Well, that makes my life a lot easier. She didn't even remove the aluminum. Just pop the hole into it, put the lid back on. Free flowing cream. A good strapless bra, very difficult to find. But I found this hack that saves you from buying a strapless bra.
Take this strap and bring it around your head and down your arm on this side. Just like that, and then I think we do the same to the other side. So just like
wouldn't that be uncomfy?
This. And then rather than having these weird little triangles at the top of the bra, what you're gonna do is bring the straps down.
You gotta bring them down
like this.
Oh
my goodness, that's literally seamless. Hold on, give me a second. I'm sorry, what? This is so brilliant. You guys literally need to go try this right now.
I was today years old when I found this out. I strongly dislike wearing a bra. I've always avoided situations where you have to wear a strapless bra. But now, behold, I like to use a lot of hand gestures. Cash me on the next cringe comp. So she suffered from migraines since she was 11 years old. So there is this piercing that is supposed to help migraines. The Dive piercing is 90% effective. Owie! Woo! AKA the migraine piercing. So a few weeks ago, I was gonna get this and I was told it's not always effective. They can't say that it's gonna fix your migraines, but there's a chance that it can.
Random grocery facts that I know but you don't because I've worked in the grocery store for 13 years, part 5.
Well, there are grocery secrets. Let's hear it.
Bread fact. To determine the freshness of a loaf of bread, all you have to do is check the bow tie indicator. This is the bow tie indicator.
You mean that little plastic thing I throw away immediately and then twist up the bag of bread? So you're telling me that little thing indicates how fresh the bread is. So if it's blue, the bread was baked on a Monday. Green, Tuesday. Red, Thursday. I guess Wednesday is a no bread day. White, Friday. I feel like most of these things are white. So was most bread baked on Friday? And then red on Saturday. Get a break for 2 days a week.
Freshest bread will be at the bottom. With bread, you rotate from the bottom up. So the older dates will be at the top, where it's easier for the customer to grab it. And then the lower ones will be your furthest date. So if you want fresh bread, grab from the bottom.
Y'all heard the man. Fresh bread from the bottom. Old crusty bread from the top. Whatever you prefer. I'll be going to the frozen aisle to get my gluten-free loaf.